Into it. You live on the Backstreets with your girl Cole. Got the homie, let the people know who he is.
What's up with it? It's NHO. Nelly representing NHO campaign. Nothing happens overnight, and we live.
We live on the Backstreets. So the homie Nelly, why the name?
So the name comes from my middle name. Really, my middle name is Chanel. From that, I had a homie by the name of Rose Lennon. He started calling me, he's always like coming up with weird, you know what I'm saying, sayings and rhymes for people's names. I don't know why he started calling me Chaneliums. I don't know why. You know, he started calling me Chaneliums. And then from there, everybody was like, and he, you know, you from St. Louis, I'm from St. Louis. Okay. So they just like, you know what, we're going to call you Nelly. And then after that, I just was like, you know, I think I'm going to change my name and just stick with that. And I attached the brand to it. And we got NHO Nelly.
Okay. So St. Louis, how you end up in Houston?
Houston. My pops was in the Army. I'm a military brat. Mom and pops, that's how they met. They met in the military. Okay. I was about 11 years old. My pops got reassigned to Houston. And that's it. That's just what it was.
Okay, what part of Houston you was living in?
North side. St. Louis, north side. North side, everywhere I go. Everywhere I go.
Shout out to the north side. Okay, yeah. Okay. So you got the new project, I talk about it?
Oh, yes.
It's about to drop.
It's coming. It's coming, you know what I'm saying? No date on that. Fool, Fell Out of Love, and that's F-A-I-L. Just a short project that I put together, kind of inspired by recent experience. I had like a crazy last year, and I had like a lot of growth and elevation. Right. And I was really patient with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't trying to rush and come out with too much music, especially not knowing what kind of direction I was going in.
Which makes sense.
So once I finally got that inspiration and that fuel, I tell y'all a little fun fact about it. Matter of fact, I actually did this tape in 2 sessions. Yeah. 2 studio sessions. That was it. Like, I knew what I wanted to do, how I wanted it to sound. Dope. I felt it, and I just went in there and I laid it all out.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Why the name? Why the title? Do you say was it relationship? I want to say that.
Fell Out of Love. It does actually. It has. When you say relationship, it's good that you bring that word up because a lot of people will. Automatically they're gonna think intimate relationships, but I'm actually talking about relationships in general, from friendships to lovers to family, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I had a lot of falling outs with people that I was close to and people that I cared about. And, you know, I just feel like along the way I was learning how to love, how to actually be in love, and how to, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of inspired because I had a lot of bumps on the road. I made a lot of mistakes. And that's exactly what inspired, you know, Fell Out of Love. A lot of people will say, I fell out of love. Why did the relationship end? What happened? We fell out of love. And when I thought about that, I say, you know, usually it's because you didn't try hard enough. You didn't care about the relationship enough. You didn't fail. It's not the fail, you know, F-E-L. You failed out of love. F-A-I-L. Yeah, but we are going to drop a single from the tape very, very soon, Focused. We're going to drop Focused real soon.
Talk about that track.
So... Focused, that's like, man, kind of like my alter ego on that track. I come up, you know, I'm gonna talk about, you know, mental disorders and stuff like that. I come up with bipolar disorder, and, you know, I always used to feel like that was something that weighed me down, but getting older and actually exposing that trauma and exposing like the whys and the things that trigger me, you know, it caused me to go deeper and say, I can use this to my advantage. Right, exactly. I always had an issue kind of in the studio. You're not loud enough. You're not, we can't hear you. Yeah. And so, you know, it started bringing that out of me. Like, I started saying, I'm going to use that anger, that hurt, all those emotions, and I'm going to turn it into this. And, like, you know, Focus is just me. Like, that's my alter ego right there. Like, that's when I get, you know, I get mad. Like, I want you to hear me, feel me, all that, you know. That ain't even Nelly talking. I don't know who it is yet, but you know, it's somebody else. Like,
right. Any advice to any other upcoming artists that's coming out of Houston, St. Louis?
For one, for sure, be yourself. Be yourself. Don't try to necessarily, you know, because right now what we see is a lot of popcorn rappers, a lot of imitation rappers. Be yourself. That's what people want. They want people who genuine, you know what I'm saying? Another thing I would say is build relationships. And yeah, that's key. Like communication, relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's just like don't get something from someone and then let that be the end of it. Like keep building on that. Make that a consistent thing and build a consistent relationship with people, a solid relationship with people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And most of all, just don't stop. Don't stop. Over time, you know, I think we all go through it. Like you got those times when you don't want to do it, you feel like you can't do it. Like that's when you gotta push the hardest.
Right.
That's when you gotta push the hardest. You know what I'm saying? That's a confidence builder. I always say that's growing pains.
Right.
You know, I tell my artists you going through growing pains when you feel like that, and that's when you really need to say, let me get my ass in the studio and go hard. Just keep going. You gonna get better.
You right there. You say how many artists you say you have?
Right now I got 2.
Okay.
NHO Prime, and then I have Rose Lennon.
Okay.
I'm currently, I have a singer that I'm trying to work with, beautiful voice, Herringbones. She has a beautiful voice.
Shout out.
Definitely. Definitely. She has, oh my gosh, so many covers on YouTube. HerringBonez, Herringbones. I guarantee you she's gonna come up. But yeah, with this, like, I see a lot of people, they have the mentality of, I'm going to get on, it's going to be me, but really they don't realize that with the right structure and the right people around you, you could put on so many people.
I believe in that.
You know what I'm saying? That crab in the bucket mentality, it defeats the purpose of a lot of things. We could never just really get on and get to the next level with that mentality. So, with my movement, like the NHO campaign, nothing happens overnight. That's really what it's about. We a movement, we a family, we a team. Like, you know what I'm saying? If one is falling, we all falling.
Right.
So, it's just like we military minded.